We have arrived at the Perth Motorplex after watching, once again, the High Limit Racing stable just dominate the World of Outlaws. What's the World of Outlaws going to do this year? Y'all are just the bitches of the world of the High Limit drivers. I mean, Sunshine passes Rico, who for some reason keeps hitting the cushion and wrecking lap cars and losing races. And then Sunshine blows by him, which Courtney is good, although there's a sunset issue here in the pits that I just can't talk about. Regardless, Tyler Courtney wins, top three. You know, Courtney, Sweet, and then you also Courtney, Abreu, Sweet, top three. So you have a sweep of the podium. Will the World of Outlaws even have a shot at representing themselves? I mean, without David Gravel and Cody Jacobs, more so, the crew chief, Cody Jacobs, what are y'all going to do? What are y'all going to do? I just don't understand what you're going to do. Now, I had all this going on in my mind and thinking about talking about all this stuff. And then I came into the Perth Motorplex here today. Let's turn the camera around. And I was prepared to talk about all this stuff. And we're driving with Callum Williamson, put on the show last night, 15th to 2nd. And then we see this car, and then off to the side, you see 3 dippers of Ashitas in the water. We got turds here floating, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm just playing. They're playing the Going Down Under Chaz music over here. We got a Brock Zierfoss shirt. I don't know why that's here. But regardless, what the hell are y'all doing?
Back.
For the record, it is how hot here? 41, y'all?
41 degrees.
Which is 106 degrees in American. That don't matter, right? No? Screw them.
Wrong side.
Wrong side of the hemisphere.
Yeah, wrong. 160.
So the actual top of your shirt is dry now. You know that, right? You've had your chest out. Not like chest out like other ways that we enjoy chest out, but you've had your chest up, out. Oh, did you just touch your nipple piercings? I mean, okay. There's a lot of interesting videos of this guy with a donkey. But anyways.
How did you get those? It was one goat. Yeah.
So it's funny enough, y'all are actually racing for more money than the World of Outlaws tonight, right? 30,000.
And we're in a pool. Yeah, and we're more serious. And we're in a pool.
Well, at least y'all's drivers could beat Brad Sweet and the High Limit guys, you know. I mean, they can't even do that in the Outlaws, apparently. So, yeah. So, what? Who do y'all think is a contender to win? What do y'all have to do to win? Just tell the driver to drive?
Yep, pretty much.
And just turn the wheel?
Turn the wheel and drive it hard.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it?
That's it. Beat all the others.
Okay.
I think we're good enough. If we can put a night together, we're good enough. Go faster.
Well, y'all can win races, right? Apparently, you used to have a mullet, and it used to go how far down?
Like halfway down like that.
So all the gay guys were into you.
Yeah.
And then what happened? He won the race and you had to cut it off. So that was the bet. That was the deal. Unfortunate. And y'all seem all sad now that I went live. We were all just laughing.
No, we're good. We're just kicking back.
Oh, okay. You're trying to look professional. The thinking cool. Oh, okay.
So we sit here and we look at the setup.
You look at the setup and see this angle here. How does it look?
Yeah, pretty good. We might need a wheel.
Did you really? I mean, I saw a lot of wheels taken out last night. Front wheels just taken completely off. Some sliders were very interesting last night, you know.
Some of them were,
yeah. Hey, but karma came back and paid the due, you know. So, anyways, very high. Oh God. Oh my God. Wow, it just went down, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Is that what y'all call them?
It's actually a sea breeze.
A sea breeze?
Sea breeze. Fremantle doctor.
Oh my God. Okay. We'll pick up our water bottle and leave y'all's ass then. I've seen it. I've seen this at Eldora with a bunch of drunk people, but not with sober guys working on the car.
Very hot this morning, so alright, body temperature.
Really? Okay. Well.
I will do it again later.
Okay. So I need to come back.
Oh, we'll be in here again later.
this where the skinny dipping happens too?
Maybe if we win.
If you win, you'll skinny dip in this. Hold on, look at his hair. It's gone. Be careful before you say these things.
Yeah, we learned that lesson.
So if y'all win, you're skinny dipping in this tonight?
Not all of us.
On YouTube Live?
No. Yeah, I don't think we put that on live.
What about OnlyFans?
Check your account.
Just hit up Renee Gracie. She'll let you add on some additional content. No, I'm just...
She charges too much.
Yeah. All right. Hey, another good song. Spare to Change. Underrated.
They're all good.
All right. They say it's all... I don't agree. Some of them I should have never made. I was too drunk.
Never underestimate.
Never underestimate. Okay. So here we are. We're walking on the blue mat. We'll see you later. The English Maxim over here. And then you see some of the cars. Oh my God, we're in a windstorm here, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of canopies have already bit the dust as we walk around here in the pitting area. Look at that thing. They got like yeah, she's discovering it. That sucks. It is very early in the day, but there are still like music and things happening. This whole pitting area will be filled by the end of the night. I just can't believe this stage over here. Look at this. This is something that is mobile, by the way, that they bring to the track. This isn't like a stationary piece. This wasn't here Wednesday. So they roll up with this thing. You know, we've all seen the Dirt Vision bring their little TV screen and set up. This is the type of TV screen in Australia they pull up in and set up. It's not just a TV screen. It's a whole damn loader with the stage, with a screen above it. This is exactly what the Chaz needs to go around to all the American tracks and do a live talk pre-race and then live concerts post-race. That's the perfect setup right there. But it probably would cost a lot. It would definitely cost a lot. So you got some cars just now rolling out as well. Cars getting unloaded. Cars getting weighed. The weigh station over here is pretty legitimate as well. How's it going? Really nice race cars. And of course, Eagle in the 97 car did a really good talk show or talk with Mitch Wormel, the original driver of that 97. Very interesting to hear his opinions on Callum Williamson, Eagle, and just the whole racing scene after his incident that he had. Safety, really good talk show, really good interview coming out here very soon that we just got the piece and put together. And here comes the Williamson trailer. Once again, was kind of the show last night. Jamieville kind of destroyed him. That's what happens, though, when you put a really good driver in that 17 car. It performs. It's ready to go. Regardless, Williamson pulling into the same spot. In that tent is where those museum pieces are located. You also have the King Shot driving number 2 car, the Madsen-looking car that everybody's used to seeing over there in East. Drove by King Shot and was actually very strong, very fast. You still got the Jordan Charge team over here. A little bit of bad luck last night. Is everything good? Did it get hot?
Yeah, a little bit. We're roasting the inside out.
Oh. It's a big track and it gets hot, you know. It's I don't know of another racetrack that gets this hot and is that wide open in the world. So
we got some marshmallows here today cooking.
Oh really? On the tires or something? Just grilling them up?
Yep.
What do you got figured out though? What's happening?
Bacon's good for you.
Oh come on. I'm talking about the racing. There's Jordan Charge fans. They want to know what's going on here.
Okay. What's good about the race?
What could happen that's good?
We've got to be tighter.
Okay.
We've got to be tighter. The dirt here isn't like East dirt. It doesn't grip up as much.
Okay.
Yeah. And just got to work on getting comfortable. Finding so he can stay straight in the car.
Right.
Yeah.
Even on the GoPro, it looked like he was a little to the right too much. You kind of need to point the car a little more.
Yeah. And that's all a learning curve. I mean, you think we're used to a stop-go track where you want this, and that's all you get. Now on this track, you want this, and you want to feel the car flatten out and get back onto your left. So,
winged racing, basically.
Yeah. So just something we've got to work on. Something we never get to do. So.
And is there a lot of stress on the equipment you weren't used to because of that? They say that even their motor, I think they said they were up to 250 or something like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty high for these motors. That's not where you want them typically.
Our engine builder is probably one of the best that I know of, and he's on.
Who is it?
KRE.
Okay, KRE.
So, and he's on the phone to us. We're on the phone to him. Hey, what do we do here? This is what's happening, and all that sort of stuff. And he's just teaching us how to tune the motor properly.
Okay.
So yeah.
But y'all ain't had no issues then?
No, we were good. Used a little bit like I don't know, 500 ml of water. So yeah, we were, I think 210 was our max temp.
Right, so, that's good. That's better than most. So everything was running well.
So no, very happy. We'll
just got to get used to it, the different style of driving.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is, you don't get better if you just stay doing the same thing every day in day out.
Right, right.
This is what our trip's all about: is getting us out to be out of our comfort zone.
Right, right. That's good.
Yeah. We'll keep tuning.
I'll let your speed secrets stay a secret.
Well, we haven't got any speed secret, but if you got something, you can tell us. How's that?
I'll just run over to the 3 car and steal something, right?
Yeah,
throw it over here.
So,
okay. Okay. What about the drivers? The driving a little different?
Trying.
Oh.
Trying, eh?
What are we doing down here? You adjusting pedals?
Nah, mate. Putting the ball.
Oh, okay.
Kevlar.
Kevlar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
bit of protection.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's good fun.
It is a little different though, huh?
It is different.
How was the racing? You got to get in the pack in the speed too with this car.
Yeah, just struggling a little bit, but we'll keep working at it. Just yeah, very, very different racetrack to back home, so makes it tough. Trying to figure out how to drive a car in dirty air, and then when you're in clean air, it feels way different. And,
right, because you were out front of the B, I believe, right?
yeah, and just sort of held it flat, and that was it, you know. It's easy like that.
So you're noticing big time when you're in the pack.
Yeah. There's probably a few other little bits and pieces, like setup-wise and stuff, that we're, probably not used to. We tried some different things that sometimes will work and sometimes won't, so it's just trying to find that balance, I guess. You know, you want the balance of the car to be right, you want the car to get in the dirt and do that sort of stuff. The surprising thing for me was that the track wasn't that grippy. Compared to even the practice day, I felt like I was in the dirt a lot more. And then this last night didn't seem to get in the dirt at all. So
Really?
yeah.
So just like sandy almost.
Yeah, it was almost like a dusty track sort of feel, sort of like back home.
Like a sand.
Yeah. So,
But it.
different.
Oh, sorry.
I got it here. So yeah. Other than that, we'll just keep working.
Really? That's all you got to do is just work.
Keep working. Don't stop.
There's
Keep
nothing
thinking about it.
significant you think you could do differently, or you just.
Like as in, obviously, I was watching the videos and looked at a few photos of the car and the attitude of the car and all that. So I was going over it and analysing what I think I can do better, as well as get the car right.
Right, because I saw even some other guys like Corbett who aren't really experienced on this track either. You saw him kind of go in there and kind of flick the car, and that's a short track tendency to flick the car entering, where you see the other guys, they kind of just layer in there kind of.
Like I felt like our time trial lap was technically decent at the time. Obviously it got faster and faster, and we got bet because we were, I think, sitting in third or second when I went out. And it was like very close to the leaders, and obviously I don't know if we sort of cleaned the track off for them, and they sort of ran the line that we were, and they were quicker. So, but like I felt good in time trial. The only thing is, I didn't feel like I come off the corner as nice. Like it just didn't pick up and go. Just sort of sat there. But other than that, I felt really smooth. Car looked really good. I watched the coming out of full. It was like dead straight. The wheels were dead straight. So I was like, I don't know how much better I could have done. I come into the corner and it was like really smooth flowing, not a snap or anything like that. So I don't know.
You just think it's the car at that point. You got to figure out the car more so.
Well, yeah. I mean, it could be anything. We're just going to keep trying. Go out tonight, new day, try again,
Well, is that the only problem when you're on big tracks like this? Is it does kind of move from the wheel to the vehicle as far as dependency of the performance of what happens out there?
Yeah, I think the setup is pretty crucial. Yeah, you're on the wing as well. And I felt like I wasn't in the wing last night. So hopefully we can make it, make a change and make it better.
You only got, you got a whole week. You got 5 nights of racing, or 4 now.
Well, I want to try and win tonight. Tonight's a big one.
Yeah, 30K. You're racing for more than the Outlaws did in Volusia.
Yeah, well.
Did you catch that race?
I did. I watched a bit of it.
Did you see old Sunshine get the win?
Yeah, I did.
I know. High Limits dominating the Outlaws. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Doesn't worry me.
Oh, come on.
Come on. I'm not an outlaw driver or a high limit driver.
Oh, come on.
Hey, yeah. Hopefully one day, eh?
Yeah, exactly. You got to get that charter. That's true. All right, well, I'll let you get back to work and not distract you so you can't blame me. I don't want the blame. All righty. And we're walking around. Of course, they got the radio playing all day long. Never stops. So that the video can be flagged for playing commercialized music, even though it's not on purpose. You got the car just rolled out. Jamie Ville's machine. Not sure if Jamie Ville is actually here yet. A lot of the drivers aren't sometimes here with the car when it rolls out. Most of the time the teams will bring the car and then the driver will come separately. But that was the winner last night, 17, Jamie Ville. Very fast. Once again, you put a good fast driver in the car and that's what's going to happen. You're going to get wins. So anyway, we did have, where is it at? See if we can roll over here and find somebody to talk to. Maybe that is Jamieville. Let's see, we'll get him on. Nope. No driver in town today, unfortunately. It's hard to tell. I'm good with faces most of the time. I don't think Eagle's here either. I think Callum, Jordan, not too many other people have arrived to the facility just yet. We do have some more cars rolling in. Teams are obviously here. Drivers are another subject. Let's see here. Looks like maybe we're just going to have to close her out. Cars are rolling in. Qualifying is here in just a few more hours. Be interesting to see how they do the track. A lot of people were saying that the track was too good last night, but a lot of people also assumed that the track would go rubber because of the extreme heat and wind. As you see, it's windy over there. It's 106 degrees. So I thought they did an amazing job last night by having it where it was. They didn't have to touch the track or anything like that, and no rubber at all. Good surface, I thought, but apparently it could be a little more wider, could be a little bit better. I don't get that. Nitpicking is real though in the sport. Nitpicking is real. It's hard to satisfy the white woman and race car drivers. It's almost impossible to satisfy those two individuals in the society we live within. But over here to the Williamson trailer. Of course, that's the little like tech shed. Scales are in there. They roll right off the racetrack right into that. It's really cool, actually. And that little bar you see going across the top right there. Oh, hold on. There we go. That's actually the starting gate for Rallycross. I really do think before I get out of Perth Motorplex, this whole entire area, I need to go check out the Rallycross. That sounds like it'll be very, very fun. And then once again, if you haven't seen it, Sean Karen yesterday gave us a little walkthrough of all the little, this is the museum piece. They're also gonna have a DJ after party here tonight, sorry. And yesterday, we saw all those cars. We got a detailed walkthrough with the owner, Sean, of all those cars. Check that out on the page if you haven't yet. Should be our live from yesterday afternoon. And then you have a couple Speedway bikes that are here as well. Some that are even for sale. Old school quarter midgets. Side card, I believe is what they're calling those. And the old school, I don't know if they're calling that a sprint car or a super modified. But regardless, you got this opening, and then later tonight this will turn into like a big entertainment venue situation. They'll do a Let's Talk Sprint Cars right there. How's it going? What's up? Are these the Barbagallo shirts that y'all are selling? Okay, yeah. So what do y'all got going here?
We have merchandise shop up the top there. We've got some stuff down on display. So yeah.
And what's your name? Where are you from? What are you doing?
I'm from Perth.
Perth? You are Perth?
Yeah, we're
Like
local.
you run the track?
No, not quite.
What are you? Come on. What are you just helping out, volunteer?
My mate does the merchandise business, so
Okay.
I help him out, sort of help him
Okay.
out.
It looks like you got Lockley McHugh cars here.
We're selling Lockley McHugh, some Jason Kendrick stuff, Barbagallo stuff.
Okay.
We've got more stuff up at the top shop, the main shop.
And that's the Kendrick car and the McHugh shirts.
Yeah, the Kendrick one and the McHugh stuff.
And then
And the
obviously the front and back for the Barbagallo.
That's the front, yeah, and the back's a bit, the front's a bit, yeah.
Oh, the front's different than that. These are two styles.
Yeah, two styles. One's the last year one, and one's this year's one.
Okay. And how much are they?
They vary. All right, what we got? We got the shirts for 40 and hoodies for 70.
Okay.
They're
Well, and that's Australian price.
yeah, Australian dollars.
Sorry,
yeah.
Australian
Yeah,
dollars.
that's
So.
Australian dollars.
What everybody's wanting to know, I guess, is when are they going to have a number one McHugh shirt? That's the
Well,
question, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. We're waiting to find out.
Because now all of a sudden that car is old news. You know, I mean, instantly. So,
Yeah, no, well, it all depends when he's going to get it done.
know.
They've got to get the artwork done, and so, yeah.
so what all are they doing all in here? I heard there's a DJ and something happening
Yeah,
tonight.
they're going to have an autograph session. They'll have the drivers meeting here after. Then they'll have the autograph session and that, yeah, displays and all that.
Wow, it's pretty nice. There isn't another place better than Perth, is there?
Oh, no, I mean, look at the beautiful weather.
I know. Well, and then the facility here is second to none.
Definitely. All this grass, nice cool grass and concrete.
It is
Sunshine
nice.
State.
The Sunshine State.
Yeah.
And Sunshine won tonight. Did you see that at Volusia?
Did he? I didn't see that.
Passed Rico on the last
Yeah?
corner for the win against the Outlaw. High Limit is dominating the World of Outlaws right now, 2-1. Without David Gravel, I don't know what's going to happen with the Outlaws.
Yeah, well, who knows?
I mean, the dominance is in the results. You can't
Well,
turn
that's
away
it,
from
yeah.
results.
Well, that's it. Yeah, it's hard to say, you know. It's like, yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's,
I'm going to have to get me a shirt. I'm going to have to get me one of these Barbagallo shirts for sure before we get out of here. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going to happen right now. We're going to just sign her on out. That's kind of all we can show. More stuff to come, though. Stay tuned on the channel. Lots of edited versions, interviews with Mitch Wormel, who was injured and has Matt Eagle in the car. Very impressive to see him get it done. But anyways, also, I think they got a, hold on. They actually got a Let's Talk sprint car deal coming up. Do you know if this is let me see. Is this going to be on a Facebook page in particular?
yes.
Yes, what's the Facebook? I'm going to give you a little shout out. I'm doing a live right now myself. It's
Let's-
the Let's Talk Sprint Cars
No,
Maddington.
it'll be on Let's Talk Speedway.
Okay,
Let's Talk Speedway.
that's a Facebook page.
Yeah.
And what time is it going to be going green?
Well, we were going to do it live, but there's no Ethernet connection in here, so I'm going to quickly shoot it and put it up at 4 o'clock.
Okay, so it's Let's Talk Speedway Facebook page.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and who you having on? I know Callum's coming over.
Callum Williamson and Lockie McHugh. at
Okay.
this stage, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, cheers.
So champions and winners and champions across the board. The new Australia #1. I mean, so it'll be interesting. So Let's Talk Speedway. Go check it out on Facebook. They'll be putting up some interviews that they're going to be doing here from the actual tent at the Perth Motorplex for the Barbagallo. And it's called Australian Mr. Sprint Car Nationals. That's the technical term.
Yep.
Barbagallo. And,
The Australian Sprint Car Nationals, Mr. Sprint Car Barbagallo, yeah.
okay, it's a long
He was
one.
a legend back in the day, Barbagallo.
77.5.
Yeah.
Mafia.
Yeah.
100%. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, how do you get a half win? That just don't make sense. to me.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was that long ago. I can't remember.
Ah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, the Claremont, right?
Yeah,
Claremont.
Claremont. Well, they had Claremont, and then Claremont closed down, and then they built the Motorplex.
Okay.
And Claremont was the old showground speedway.
Well, and that's the funny thing about the Plex is that it's so futuristic in its design,
Yeah.
but it was made 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You
Now, there's
know.
a lot of people go on about how Claremont had the atmosphere, the Motorplex doesn't have the atmosphere. But Speedway outgrew Claremont.
Right.
The size of the transporters and the trucks, and they got too big for Claremont. You know?
Right.
It just outgrew it. And
Right.
now you've got this great facility. You know?
It's hard to be matched.
Yeah,
It's hard to be
it's best in
matched.
Australia. And the weather over here, like you go over east and you get so many rainouts. We're lucky to reach 2 rainouts, 1 rainout a year.
Really?
You hardly get rainouts here.
Wow. And you got straightaways.
Yeah.
Those tracks don't know what straightaways are.
And the program runs smoothly.
Right, it's in and out
It just runs
professionally.
nice and smoothly,
Yep.
and there's no hiccups, and it's just, you know.
It is pretty
always something
good.
going on.
It's hard to beat, that's for sure.
Not a lot of time you just sit around just scratching your thumbs wondering what's going on. It's what happened was always go, go, go.
Yeah.
Keep the show going, keep the show rolling.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It's true. It is true. All right. It is. It's hard to beat this place. It really is something special.
Oh yeah, we're lucky over here.
And yeah, and even Bunbury, like that track is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the
It's
good
just you're comparing the average looking girl to one of the hottest girls in the world.
Yeah.
You know.
That's good. Like there's 2 differences. You know, you got here, it's a fast, open, smooth track. You go to Bunbury, it's an elbows up bull ring. You know.
Right.
You've got to hold on. It's 2 different styles.
All right. Well, you got the shirts.
Yeah.
We got Richard Hathaway Photography. Is this that amazing
Yeah,
shirt with the? We ran into him at Bunbury.
Yeah.
How's it going, mate?
I don't know. I guess we're scaring minors away. I don't know what I did. But you are that famous? This is the famous photo, right? The one with the shirt?
This is the one here. I'm Stephanie moves for a sec.
No, I'm trying not to zoom in on it, but
Yeah.
it's fine. But and then
we got a sale happening here.
wow. Wow. So you're set up here doing t-shirts and stuff as well?
Yes, we are, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit of display of that look on the screen there, or this year's tour of America.
Now, do you
Money.
also help with like the backgrounds and stuff for some of the people, or no?
No, not these ones, no. Not here. I don't-
Like expo items, nothing like that? No.
No,
Oh,
I don't,
that's what-
don't get into that side of it.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
But yeah, so this shirt here, we're going to bring it over to America, hopefully for Knoxville. Can't wait for that. We're planning on doing that at the moment. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll see how we go with that, and then we might also have a couple other t-shirts.
Someone says they love Richard Hathaway.
Right, I think you know who that person is.
Well, that thing ain't gonna stay iced too long if you
No,
just
it's
hold on
not.
to
No,
it.
it's not. I'm trying to.
106 degrees or whatever, or 41 or however y'all call it.
It's horrible. Over in Warrnambool last week, and it was 22 degrees in Parliment. So,
yeah.
Yeah. Now it's 42.
I like the heat though. I like the heat.
You can have your heat. You can take it back to America.
No, well, I hope so. That's the plan. Hope so. That's the plan.
Yeah.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for all the stuff happening here at the track. And obviously tonight is going to be on 7 Plus for the Australian audience. Last night it was on Clay Per View. It's still going to be on Clay Per View for the American audience. But tune in. It should be a really good show here tonight at the Perth Motorplex. We will catch you later. Stay tuned as always. Like the videos. Comment below. Share them around. And as always, be sure to subscribe. We will catch you next time. It's going.